Oh, you want me to do a hair tutorial? Hmm, hair tutorial. Well, what did I do to this hair? Girl, first of all, you just gotta let your hair do its thing. You know what I mean? You just gotta like be genetically inclined. You know what I mean? You just have to like no, but seriously, you have to let your hair do its thing. I'm actually doing a hair tutorial. Wow. Yeah, because why not? My hair is fucking sick. Like, my hair is sick, and you might want to know how you can get this. Well, you can never get this. Is the first thing. You can never get this. Unlike Borat's brother, you can never get this, and so the aim for you is to get whatever your hair is capable of getting. I'm definitely like allowed to talk on this because my hair is sick, and I think it was maybe like it wasn't too long ago that I was like I want to cut this all off, and I think it was because it was just annoying me. It was just getting in my face. It was just like always just like itchy. You just like you're just making me just touch it like, and I like a life of simplicity, um, and having hair sometimes it can make you feel like something to think about. But then you basically stop thinking about it. Basically, you gotta let your hair do whatever your hair wants to do. There was something also I think that aided me. I really want to open the window, but I'm not doing that. You know, when there's something you could do something to completely make your life just a bit more comfortable in the situation, so that you feel a bit more comfortable, but yet you prevent yourself from doing this because it's just out of reach. I could stand up and make the effort to open the window, but no, instead I decide that it's too far. Literally, the window is like, I swear I could take a step. All I have to do is lean. I could lean far and I could probably open it. But, yeah, I mean, when you're doing all this video camera stuff, you have to be so extremely careful of your life. Because if I lean too far now, I might just expose one willy in the background. You know what I mean? I might just expose one, you know what I mean? Something that I wasn't expected to expose. Now we thank God for the light. The light is just gleaming through the window like this. And you know what I mean? Sheening and shining. But you're here to find out about my hair. Um, Let me tell you this. This is called the fox. You know what I mean? It's actually been changed. The name of this is now the raven. But it's like the raven fox. It's like the fox raven. Whichever one sounds better, basically. Is this thing still recording? You know, this is how things begin to start doing. Yes. So I'm currently here in the room I've been staying in for the last like fucking ages. Bruv. I've been sharing a room with. She's great. Um, so, uh, yeah. I just got this laptop today. It's like, basically could be or would be considered like an old laptop. You know what I mean? But it's still pretty like shiny and shimmery. You know what I mean? And the light is looking good, and the fox from this angle, from this distance, looks really like great. But I haven't got my glasses on. But still looks kind of like, you know, it's just got this like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, we haven't really got anything else to report other than the fact that I'm so happy I can use my hair to tie my hair up. It's so nuts. Ah, it's a proper raven. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then this is just like the rest of this is just like the bush, and it's like doing its own thing. So this is how it looks basically when it starts. You know, all of my hair looked like this once, and then I cut it all off. I cut it all off. Um, and so basically, yeah, that's kind of the history. But this is a new laptop, and I don't want to waste its memory. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna upload this to anything. I'm just recording something right now, not knowing what's going to happen. Like, we can just keep recording. Why not? And it seems like the microphone is not too bad either, so you can like proper get some good um sound, maybe like some good like rough live sound. Like it's just basically like if you went to a concert and took a phone and you know you could still watch that back. You know what I mean? And still be like engaged. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for this. Um, it's kind of like a scary thing, or it was, or is. It can be a scary thing when you spend half of the money you have basically on a laptop. It wasn't really a scary thing because I'm just like my accommodation is so far fine. I don't have to worry yet, or I don't have to worry at all. Um, and and what else am I going to spend the money on other than slowly dwindling away, basically? So this is kind of an investment. It's kind of like I've been waiting for this for a while, and it's a second-hand one, and I got it. And so I'm trying to now. There's so many things I would like to do. I think for the last couple of years I've been really trying to build a brand or build an idea, like just build an idea basically. And it's not really a brand. It's like it's a brand, but it's also like something. It's like an energy. It's like a brand. It's like an idea. That's the word. And so the point is to just create, like, and be a hub, become a hub, create a hub for creating and collaborating, but really just continue just doing what I need to do. All the madness in my head, like just kind of just like, and whoever wants to dip in and out of it can come and dip in and out of it. But really kind of like having a space where I can be like, yo, this is the center point for everything I need to do, or this is like my means of connecting to the hub. You know what I mean? Almost like the hub is the internet, and I want to kind of like tap into that. I want to like tap into it. I want to tap into it. Ah! You know what I mean? I want to tap into that. So anyway, I've wanted to do like video blogs for a while. This is a great way to do a video blog, is by doing my own thing while you are watching, so I don't have to look at my face all the time and get distracted. I can just keep doing what I want to do, you know, talk to my friends. So it just seems like I'm returning, or have returned, it seems, to the space of I don't know, laptop world, and like whatever that, you know what I mean, the world of a CV, for example. Like I might have to start fucking making CVs now. You know what I mean? I've been like seriously oppressed by the idea of making a CV. Like it's just not been the thing like that I wanted. You know what I mean? The last job I had, I hope it's still recording. Imagine it's not recording. Oh, it's still recording. The last job I had, what did I do? Yeah, I walked in and I basically wrote a CV. And it was the kind of place where you probably wouldn't even have needed this. You could have used a CV, but like if you got to know the manager, you know, it's that kind of vibe where it's just like a family kind of space, and like people just come and help and volunteer when they can, whatever. You know what I mean? So similar to that kind of. Anyway, so she let me like, you know what I mean? Like on the first day, even me walking in, like I washed my own plate. You know what I mean? It's like a restaurant. It was that kind of vibe. So I wrote a CV, and yeah, And yeah, she took me in. But anyway, I left that job like 3, 4 days ago. We parted ways. We parted ways. And I've just been really like, what the hell? Because that was like a proper source of like structure, like regular time every day, grounding, like building. Like I'm part of a community here. People are coming into the cafe, into the restaurant. I'm getting to meet the community. I'm getting to meet different people, hearing different stories of evolving, and there's a word that sounds like developing. You know what I mean? Every day, characters just kind of forming like different people, and I'm part of it. I'm just kind of here in this like temple, almost like this cafe temple. I come here in the morning, go down to where they have like a little Buddhist like shrine temple thing at the bottom of the cafe. It's sick. It's just like a nice place to meditate or just be quiet. You know what I mean? I was just there for a while. I was there for a while. I'll go in every day, Monday to Saturday, a couple hours a day. But even at a couple or 3 hours a day, I guess because I work and then I end work, go probably home, and probably spend most of the time on the phone, and then sleep, then wake up for work again. Maybe if I didn't spend that much time on the phone, it would be like there would be like some sort of like space from 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 disconnecting. There'll be like there would be space to connect to like whoever you are. I mean, whoever you want to be, whoever you think you. But when it's just like work, sleep. Anyway, so I'm just saying it took a lot of like time away from the feeling of freedom. It's always, oh, I can do this and do that, but I have to make sure I'm home at this time so that I can sleep, so I can have enough energy for work tomorrow. And it was always weird. Like work was it was a very strange warp realm thing where where yeah, it was like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, sometimes it would feel like 2 hours, sometimes it would feel like four, sometimes it would feel like 30 minutes, 1 hour or something. It just never. And when you're working with someone and you feel like under pressure to succeed for this person, it just, I don't know. At first, it was like I'm working in a service kind of sector, like I'm working and I'm servicing, I'm being of service to people. Like I'm bringing myself to this job and seeing human beings and connecting. Like it's an excuse to connect with people and to like service in that way, where it's like you're talking to people finally. You know what I mean? Like so, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was just a bit of a mad one. It's a bit of a mad one. And now today, what have I got today? Someone's got a leaving barbecue. They're leaving Edinburgh, so they're doing a barbecue. I'm just hoping that they have some edibles, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll take a drink. But trust me, money is. This is the thing. It's like literally this amount of point in me worrying about money. There's literally this amount of point. If I get kicked out of this space, I will probably like be on the street or in the grass for like a couple hours or maybe a day. I don't know. Like I will just be somewhere else for a minute while my whole reality is figuring itself out. And then it'll be like, okay, I'm gonna get to London, or like I'm just gonna go to this person's house, or I'm gonna call this person and see if then the decision is made. But right now, this is the thing. When I had that job, it was this idea of like building a structure, building a foundation for future generations of Zulis. Um, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like I think I'm meant to do this. I can't seem to talk this freely to one person without feeling judged. It's like this may or is currently acting very therapeutically right now. You know how you like to make rules for something when something is working at the moment? Oh, this is like great for my life. Yeah. I mean, and you hope it's great for your life basically further on from this point. But when you come tomorrow and you try to set up a space in the same way and it's just not working out the same, then that's the thing. Anyway, so I'm just hoping to achieve a lot with this laptop. I'm hoping that this laptop brings in some actual like moolah. But back to the hair tutorial. So basically, you want hair like mine, right? Like you want to. That's how you should begin. Like you should have hair like mine, and your hair should basically look like this. I know these black people these days are like talking about 4Cs and 4Bs and all of these numbers and letters to kind of like figure out where like what kind of hair they have, what kind of hair I forgot texture or something like quality or whatever. Anyway, so mine is like I would say it's pretty soft. Like it's not hard. Like it's not hard hair. It's pretty soft. And I reckon you're either born with hard hair or you're using the stuff that you shouldn't be using, i.e. soap. You shouldn't be putting soap in. You you I've put soap in my hair, basically. And the results the results, bro. You don't want to put soap. You want to put like you don't want to put anything in your hair, but or unless it's like oils. You want to put like oils, like a coconut oil or like a carrot oil or like. But you really don't even want to put anything in your hair, to be honest. And you don't want to keep washing it with London water. Like city water is just not conducive to skin or hair. I don't know what you need to do in those cities, man. I don't know what you did need to, because I've left London and I pray God, the God of internet and God of webcam, I pray that London is no longer in my like where my horizon is for safety and security and hope. I hope London remains or becomes a place I can just link, you know what I mean? See how people are doing, then just watching from, you know what I mean? The peripheries, like, and then come in, you know what I mean? Party small, like, da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Just kind of like observant and like and wary always like vigilant, like because, bruv, no, like the first thing is the water. I'm gonna need Scotland to retain its sovereignty in terms of keeping things like water clean and pure. God, I don't know if it's the whole of Scotland or just Edinburgh or this specific section of Edinburgh that I'm living in. Because I just realized, I just found out, or I'm learning that this is a nice part of Edinburgh that I'm in. You know what I mean? I'm not too far from the mountains over there. I live just like in front of the meadows. The meadows is like a huge field that people go on every like day, you know, walk their dogs, and it's all that kind of quality. You know what I mean? And yet you still get like all sorts of life walking through the meadows, walking down these streets. Like it's very like eclectic in that way, like class wise, and this kind class kind of has this kind of, I don't know. It's not as severe, and I definitely say that from a comfortable seat in a comfortable house. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm glad that this laptop is working. I'm glad that, you know what I mean, it's been 21 minutes and the space is still holding. This is like one of my inner fears. I can feel like we're gonna run out of space. Gonna run out of space. So I gotta be like wary not to record so many like videos. I don't know what's gonna happen with this one. I don't know what's gonna happen with this one. We were talking hair tutorial, we were talking security and life and foundation. Like, it's almost like you're battling these two ideas where you save for the future. You know what I mean? You save for your children, or like you save for let's say you don't have children, right? You're saving for like yourself, your livelihood. You know when you feel like somebody's just hovering by the door? Just hovering. Not really, just hovering. Making little marks. You know what I mean? Just doing little, you know what I mean? Just doing, I don't know. Just, what do you think? It's like they just choose to offend you just by being there or not. They're not even, I don't even know if it's them or like, you know what I mean, a crisp packet just making noise in the wind, like, is making that small amount of noise every now and then. It's like, okay. It's demand. Why should I be bothered by anybody who's there in the first place? Because I'm doing something that seems like unusual. I'm speaking to I'm sending a transmission. That was definitely like that. Definitely human. I don't know what they're doing there. Boy. I don't know what they're doing. But I accuse them, I condemn them. I do. 23 minutes. See how I can just be talking. Hey. I don't like this. I don't like it. 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 So I'm just like really like wondering what life is trying to bring at this point. How I'm going to evolve. How I'm going to evolve. That was a card that I picked out today. Sometimes I have these like cards that have different words on it. And evolution was on the card that I picked out today. It's not really tarot cards, but it's like a mandala. They just have like kind of messages. It's like a word that can stimulate. Just bring focus to your thoughts, maybe. That person has been there for a while. Should not have been there. I don't know what. It just doesn't happen. I don't care what you're doing. It's like you're here because you hear someone speaking in the room and you want to know what they're talking about. That's the main reason that you're outside the door right now. Even though you're looking for your fish, you're also trying to just like look slowly so that you can catch everything that somebody's saying. You know what I mean? You're not trying to be quick with your day's duties. You clearly have nothing else that you want to be doing today. You want to just be standing out there looking for bag. Is that what you want to be doing? And this time of the night? With the sun really been in my way. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think I tried doing one of these kind of vlogs before, but I was really loud and I was really forced. It feels nice to kind of feel a bit more comfortable with the camera and with my face. You know what I mean? Accepting my face. Accepting the fact that it's a fucking amazing face. You know what I mean? Well, the thought that always comes after that is like, according to what was built to 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 look like an amazing. I don't know. Like, I don't know if beauty is a subjective thing. I don't know if like we're taught what's beautiful or not. But I've been told many times that my face is beautiful, and I can see why, according to what's beautiful. But it's my face, you know what I mean? It's my like I've you know what I mean? I've evolved and I see a different person every day, you know. But it's still the same. It's still just like the same kind of thing. You don't even think about it. And I don't get to see my face often, you know. It's other people that are like, you're so beautiful. Like, I don't know, they just say stuff. They say things, and it's like, also something, I don't know, cheekbones and symmetry, big eyes, big eyes. I think eyes are definitely one. I've seen someone recently, like, who I think is an amazing, beautiful being, and there's something about his eyes that's just like it's so, you know what I mean? It's like from the soul out, like it's just like you can like this. The eyes are so like awake, like like just so. I don't know. You've got the tired eyes. You've got the eyes that I've seen much and I can't do anymore. And then you've got those people who just like I don't know, just like they're very. You can just I don't know. I don't know. I think this is what people see. I hope and think and pretty much assume that that's what people see when they look at me because that's kind of what I assume when I look at that guy or when I see that guy. I think he's just got he just it just is reflective. He just when I look at him, it feels like I'm looking at myself in some way, like the same kind of energy of eye or behind the eyes or like inside or whatever it is. Yeah, there's some eyes in this world that you just kind of see, and it's like I don't know if everyone gets this, but we just look at them and they just kind of have like they have like a magnetism to them, like they just have like a like like if you like if they were looking at you through a crowd of people, you would catch like those eyes. It's like so like so like strong in there. Like my friend likes to actually this person I was talking about and one of my other good friends have like told me that my eyes look like an anime, like an anime character, and that's kind of exactly what I mean. Like it's kind of like I don't know if it's not the I don't think it's the white and black because I've seen some blue-eyed people with the same eye, but it's like the it's just like the I don't know. It's just like the, the yeah. So keep on the lookout for these kind of eyes. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm just saying. Okay, don't do anything. To be honest, forget what I just said. Don't keep on the lookout. I'm not doing that thing. I'm just not doing that thing anymore. Where I need to start telling people how to live their lives. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No. Oh no 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 no. And it's under the excuse of like I'm sharing what I found or like I feel like I need to do this. No. Oh no. But in terms of hair tutorial, if you're interested, you know what I mean? Then your hair needs to get to this length, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right there. Your hair needs to get to that length. Bruh. Ugh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is like a long ass video, about 30 minutes. And am I gonna upload it? Am I gonna upload it? I kind of want to, but I just don't want to. It's embarrassing. You know what I mean? To like upload something and see that it gets 6 views. It's like there was a point when it was embarrassing, and now it's just like pointless. It's pointless. Like, what am I doing? Why am I getting 6 views? Like, why am I like putting it up if that's what I'm gonna get? And so it's like maybe I need to put more effort into the way I put it up, or how I share it, or when, or like what the content is. Like, you know what I mean? Just I can't. I won't even get into that. Basically. And then there's this thing of glasses as well, not wearing your glasses. I won't get into that too much, but I want to do something. I want to have the equipment to do this thing. I want to use the equipment with wisdom and like understanding, and that means with a sense of like drawing from experience, like allowing experience to do like just glowing with experience. You know what I mean? Just like your whole aura is the experience gained, and like it's constantly gaining. You know what I mean? Constantly, like we are just memory bubbles. We're just memory like I don't even know how to define it. Like we're just like maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just cut this up. You know what I mean? So it won't be like 32 minutes. It'll just be like cut up to the bit. Anything that I find useless, I'll just like shave off. That's what I need to do. I need to get a. I need to get a. What do I need to get? I need to get a. I would like an antivirus, but what are you gonna do? If the thing has a virus, has a virus, but I want to basically get like Adobe or like something that I can use to like edit videos. Oh, and make songs. Fruity Loops. Is Fruity Loops free? Can't remember. I think it's free. But then at the same time, like, I don't really want Fruity Loops right now. Yeah, I can get Fruity Loops maybe. Imagine if I like made a blog, yeah, and it just gets like 10,000 followers, 10,000 views, simply because of my face. You know what I mean? Like the thumbnail alone, the thumbnail alone is something like this. Wait, wait. Something like this, something like that. You know what I mean? And then people are like, "Ooh, that looks interesting," and then I like edit it well so that it's like nice and people friendly. Yeah, just like it's like what every brand does, isn't it? It's just like they play the game. They do the tricks. They make the tricks happen. What time is it? 4:21. The thing is meant to start at 5. I'll get there fashionably late. So let's just say we'll get there at 5:50. That means we can buy some sort of alcoholic beverage beforehand. But we don't want to turn up to the event with like an alcohol that's like half finished. So maybe we'll buy like a can of something, and then like no, we'll just buy 4 cans. You know what I mean? 4 cans, and instead of buying 4 cans, no, we'll buy 4 cans. Yeah, just 4 cans of what? I don't really want cans. I'd rather like a wine. Wine don't make my belly bulge. Like you know what I mean? Like listen, like you know what I mean? There's a time for everything. You know what I mean? Wine is too. You know what? You know who sent me a message the other day? Bloody. Anyway, some people that have got a lot of views on YouTube for their music, and I didn't know that they had a lot of views before I started replying them, which I'm thanking God for. Like I'm just thankful to you, to myself, um, to experience, to memory, and to love. I'm thankful basically, for fuck's sake, because I didn't know, and so I was just kind of like, I didn't have the pressure on my mind of like, oh, this could be really good for my music career. You know what I mean? Not that that's what I'm trying to achieve, but basically, in some way, you know what I mean? Like it would suit me, I think, to have a flourishing career in music, or like rather like a to just be able to make music that is heard and is being heard, and like people are vibing to you, and like they're giving me the energy, and I'm able to use that and make some more music, and just having a relationship with like the people who listen and myself, basically having that kind of like back and forth, like what do you need, like what do we need, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just kind of like a healthier sense of stardom, you know what I mean? I think stardom can be healthy anyway, but just like I've seen it for the longest time, it's just like something I must be wary of, or something I'm like. wanting of, but like afraid of at the same time, like because of what you hear. And it's like I think they proper hone in on these like Whitney Houston's and Amy Winehouse's and just call their story short, like tragic. You know what I mean? Such a tragic story. It ended tragically. Like I think Whitney Houston had the best death. Maybe not the best death, but like I don't know, maybe not the best death, but like she had a good death. Like she died, basically. God rest her soul. God ease her spirits. You know what I mean? Before Hmm. Basically, yeah. I think apparently, basically, she was high on drugs, or she had taken some drugs. Which depends on who, what kind of drug. And yeah, just kind of was like this, and then just slumped into the bath and drowned. And basically, that was that for Whitney. I think we can just say no to Fruity Loops for now. Because what am I going to do with Fruity Loops? What am I actually going to do with Fruity Loops? What am I actually going to do with Fruity Loops? I don't know what I'm going to do with Fruity Loops. I'm going to make music with Fruity Loops, but am I going to make music now? I've got headphones. Has it got Bluetooth? Bruh. Oh yeah, it has got Bluetooth. So I can use Bluetooth. I can be using the Bluetooth. And that's good. So if I use Bluetooth... What's that? Oh, somebody's moving a pram. But you moving it in the way that it looked like an animal. It looked like they were riding a donkey, but the donkey had like 2 legs. I don't know, it looked weird. Like a rock horse. That's what it looked like. It was riding a rock horse. Like I'm like, what? What's going on? Bruh. So what can we say? Man, it's the time for everything in it. You just gotta play the game. You just gotta keep playing. You just gotta keep playing. And this is where you get into like the preaching thing. It's like, who am I talking to? I'm talking to myself, yes. I'm telling myself stuff, yes. And so that's one side of it. But there's also like another side. It's like, guys, like, I guess it's like a side that's almost like hoping or reaching for something. It's like reaching for something. It's like you want something to happen. I wonder if you're gonna listen to this all because I'm beautiful. And it's like I don't really mean it when I say that. I mean, I know, I generally don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I generally like don't see why one needs to be beautiful. I understand it in terms of like some people like have been told that they're not beautiful, or they're ugly, or that they need to like own their sense of like they want to. But honestly, like we're just like not, you know what I mean? And I realize I'm speaking as a beautiful person. No, but the truth is, the honest truth is, the truth is this. No, but the actual truth is we don't care. We don't fucking we don't care. The only reason I bought an online ticket to watch the fucking who were those fucking YouTubers? Fucking YouTubers. Like, I don't even know I don't even know their fucking name. I don't know his name. His name is blonde guy, tall. They had a boxing match. KSI was the black guy, and then there was a blonde guy who was oh, I don't know, by the way, if we're stopping the use of the term black and white. I've been waiting, but I don't know if we're all on the same page yet. So we'll just keep kind of using it with a thumbnail or something. But yeah, it was like a fight between Logan Paul and KSI, and I bought that shit. I bought into it, and I bought it. bruv, just for clout, just for hype at the moment, just because everyone was talking about it, and it was like, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be the thing that shakes people. It's gonna have such an effect on culture, and perhaps it did. I felt like it was such a race war in some way. Like it was a race war, but at the same time, it was like everyone in London was about that KSI. Like you know what I mean? Like everyone in the UK was well, I don't know UK, but like London is just like everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone's just everyone. You know what I mean? So everyone's gonna be supporting KSI because it's London and you know what I mean? Just London. This is what I mean. London is just like London is a lover. London is a sexy lover. London for sure is a sexy lover. Someone told me this, and I can't remember who did it, but they were right, and I agree, and we all agree. I think it is a known fact that London is a sexy lover that you just want to like, and when you're not with the person, it's just like you just do your best not to really even consider them, or you just forget how great they are, or remember how great they are from a distance, and then when you get back up close, it's like, oh, I cannot actually do this. This is actually really not good for my health, not good for my like well being. But at the same time, I was in London. You know what I mean? I was there. I was surviving. Like London is not a place you can't chop Gary. You know what I mean? You can't. You know what I mean? You can't. You know what I mean? You can't like. You know what I mean? London. I was lucky. You know what I mean? I have family, many people there to support me. So I had no problem. I had no problem, boy. That would be my advice from this point. Don't burn your bridges. I found myself burning bridges as well, boy. Just like not even burning bridges, but just like leaving things on a like cliffhanger edge thing, and it's just like, oh, do I actually need Fruity Loops? That's the main question. Do I need a Fruity Loop? I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna want it at some point, but I just can't imagine making music with this microphone unless I can figure out how to plug this into the loop pedal. Together, cancel. Um. So the first thing is this thing still recording? It's still recording. 43 minutes and 46. Wow. Just wow. So we want ciders. And everything. Every time I say the word, I'm just like, you know what I mean? My wallet. Everything is just like, oh, moving closer into. Oh, you should have seen how secure I was. I was working at this cafe, boy, feeling secure. You know what it is to feel secure? And the money is not even like flamboyant. The money is not even like, but I'm not hardly paying anything in this apartment I'm staying in. I have paid some like hundreds of rent, but compared to how much people usually would pay in the place, I'm not paying. I haven't paid. I'm not expecting to pay in. I don't know. I'm basically waiting for her to come to me and like say, you know what I mean? And until that point, I'm like trying to figure out how else I can be making money because I can't. I don't know if I can do that anymore. Answer to someone. I just don't think I can. I don't know. I think I've needed to. It's been a good idea to. It continues to be a good idea to be like humble. Um, but then there's something that just like I don't know. It's like it's like in playing the roles, we forget the human. Like, so because I'm your boss, I can tell you to do something anyhow I want you to do it, and you should just do it. And it's like generally that could be the case if we both had the same vision and like we were like both had the same vision, we were both aligned, we both had the same dream like for this place. We want this place to flourish in the same way. We both have the same kind of like almost need, you know what I mean, to make this place like work. And yeah, incentive is the word. I don't have any incentive at 750 an hour. Like I don't have. Like okay. that not even about the money. Because trust me, I was very happy to be getting paid the amount of money I was getting paid. Like, I was very happy to be working there. Very fortunate and blessed and lucky that I was in a place that fed me, so I didn't have to worry. I didn't have to think about food. You know, coming out of that job, all of a sudden I'm like, eh? I'm like, oh my god, I didn't have to think about food. I didn't have to think about food. I was on healthy. I don't know about healthy, but like I was on. Let's just say healthy. I was on healthy vegan vegetarian lifestyle with some bits of meat here and there. Generally, like vegan vegetarian is what I would eat. Is what I would go for. And if there happens to be meat that no one has eaten and it's just there, and I can eat it and I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat that. I don't give a fuck about your fucking reasons. You know what they're coming up with it nowadays? Like something about the vibration and like if you eat meat, you are on a lower vibration. Anything can be true. I think. I think I've thought that at one point. Oh my god, I've stopped eating meat and I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm just. I think if you fast, right, and you don't eat any food, I think that puts you in like a different mind space. Like you're not concerned with food anymore. You're not concerned with like lower realms. You're now like just focused on like how like hazy everything. Like everything just seems very lucid, very like, and you're like weak in this. Like it's almost like you haven't slept in like a while, and like you don't even want to sleep, but like you just kind of like, you know what I mean? Just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like what's happening? I mean, where is going on? It's just all this kind of stuff. I don't really know, but I want to go back to making series. There's so many things I want to do. There's so many things I want to twine and twist together. Different ideas that have been different ideas, and I just want a space that I want to bring them in and like ignite the entire thing. And like everything is like, whoa, that was that, and that was that, and that was that, that was that, that was that. And like it's all part of the same. But anyways, I think it's been good to talk. It's been very good to talk. It's been actually very kind of like freeing to talk and to think that it's actually like possible that like it's going to go somewhere. This conversation, you know. I want to say a big happy birthday to my brother and sister who I didn't call, but I recorded a video and then it was too big to send. But the video was basically something like, "I love you and you're both separate people, even though you're born on the same day." And like, you know, just kind of the general like, you know what I mean? The general like, you know, you just know what it is. Like, I don't need to say anything really, but I will. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just funny because when I was my brother's age of like 12, whatever, I had older siblings who would call and send me messages and all this kind of stuff, and it was like I guess the expected thing to do. But like now, I'm very much in a state of mind of like, what is a birthday? Well, not like that per se, but like I'm just like I don't need anyone to call me. Or I don't want anyone to call me. I don't want. But then when you do receive call or like attention, when you receive love, it's always a good thing. You know what I mean? Always a good thing. And so it's nice to receive attention, love, call. But somebody doesn't remember how they call you. It's like I don't know. Maybe it's a way to like strengthen relationships. Or something. Like resubscribe. Yeah, man. So I think that's about it. I'm glad to have bought this laptop, at least for this reason alone. Like, it's been really good. Again, oh my god. Again, I can't even be asked. I can't be asked. I don't want to swallow, and yet I probably will. I don't want to I don't want to spit it into the cup because it's not mine. I don't want to wash the cup. You know what I mean? Like it's like you know what I mean? Like and so we just do the thing until we do the thing. Basically, I don't think any wiser words have been said today. Do the thing until we do the thing.